Major, good. Now that you've arrived, we can begin operations in earnest. Imperial forces, including General Racton, have invaded Corellia in full force. Local resistance fighters have barely held them back from total victory. Corellia is the tipping point for the entire war. If the Imperials win here, they could reverse all our hard-fought advances.
If we beat the imps here, will that be the end of it?
Not right away. But winning here should put an overall victory well within our reach. Your target is the Bastion, one of the main centers for logistics and strategic planning in the entire Republic. Racton seized the Bastion during the invasion. He's clearly hoping to use the information inside to plan his next campaign against us. It's your job to stop him.
How could Racton capture such an important objective?
Corellia's leadership betrayed us, practically sold their planet to the Empire. The Bastion is one of the most heavily secured fortresses in the galaxy. Your team will need a lot of support to take it. To get the necessary manpower into the field, we're working with a local resistance leader, a Corellian security officer named Locke.
What do we know about this guy, General?
A great deal, actually. Before he entered Corsac, Locke served in Special Forces under my command. He's a dependable soldier, and he knows Corellia very well. We'll discuss the details once you arrive. We've set up our command center in a former cantina, the Gilded Descent.
I never thought I'd see you inside a cantina, General.
Very funny. Watch for targets of opportunity, Major. Imperial commando teams are all over the area. See you soon. Garza out.
I'm not saying we're not on board, lady. I'm saying you're not the boss of me. Wouldn't kill you to show some respect.
This is war. If you can't join ranks and follow orders, then you're a liability.
Everybody just take it easy, all right? We're all on the same side. Now, General, it looks like your best and brightest is here. Why don't we get started?
You're the Corellian security officer, right?
It's Corsac around here, so yeah, that's me. It's a pleasure.
Locke's associate is Captain Ferris, a contract pilot. She's leading a group of private ship owners who have volunteered to help our cause. As I've explained, breaching the Bastion will require substantial manpower. Captain Ferris and her associates will be responsible for bringing that manpower to Corellia, unnoticed.
Resistance is going to be heavy.
Everyone in my crew can slip a blockade in their sleep. That's the least of our worries.
The landing bays where the volunteer ships are docked have been captured by the Imperial forces. We need Havoc Squad to clear them out, fast. Understood?
The ships will be freed up in no time.
Music to my ears.
There's your coordinates, Major. I look forward to seeing Havoc at work.
Good luck, Major. Dismissed.
Need something, Major?
I'm just curious about your time in Special Forces.
It was quite a while ago now. My squad did field training and support for resistance groups on imp-occupied planets. Never thought I'd be hip-deep in guerrilla fighting in my own backyard, though. Guess that's just how desperate things have gotten. We'll have to catch a drink and talk shop sometime after this is all over. For now, though, you'd better get on with the op. Best of luck.
Yeah, you want something?
Have you been a contract pilot for long?
Since I was a kid, practically. It's in my blood. In fact, I'd be flying right now if you weren't wasting time chatting. So why don't you get on that, huh?
I've explored the General Garza. Objective complete. The hangars are clear.
Good work. We'll get Captain Ferris and her associates on the move right away.
General, hey, you've got the Major on the line. Good. We've got a serious problem. Imperial troops are firebombing the residential districts. The people still hiding there won't have a chance. You've got to move fast, Major. Take the Imperials out before it's too late.
General, what are your orders on this?
I have a different strategy in mind. While the Imperials are wasting time with the residential area, Havoc can slip behind them and eliminate the men guarding their dropships. Once the dropships are secured, Captain Ferris's associates can hijack them and bring in more troops for our assault on the Bastion.
Are you ordering me to clear out the dropships, General?
Your call, Major. But if we allow ourselves to be distracted by every small-scale raid, we'll never reach Racton.
But those are families' homes. There's no telling how many people are still hiding out in there. Look how long it's taken Coruscant to recover. We can't let that happen again. Not here.
We have to do what's best for the mission.
The mission is to protect the people of the Republic.
Enough. The matter is settled. Return to base when you've eliminated the guards around the Imperial dropships, Major. Garza out.
Ah, Major. Good work out there. Captain Ferris and her private fleet have breached the Imperial blockade. They're approaching our forces now.
And in the meantime, we've got more bodies in those burnt-out buildings than we can count. What do I tell those people's families?
Those bombings are nothing compared to what Racton will do if we don't stop him.
I'm sure that will make everyone feel much better.
Enough. We need to get on with the operation. General Racton means to assault the Republic and resistance positions in this sector. He's deployed a massive infantry force.
The main part of Racton's force is going to move through a factory in Labor Valley. A great place for an ambush.
Has Racton found out that we're here?
We don't believe so. This appears to be a standard infantry sweep, not any kind of specialized hunting party.
We've got 3 resistance cells hiding out in Labor Valley, all ready and willing to help out. Their coordinates are right here.
Meet with each cell and tell them that the operation is beginning, then rendezvous with them all on the factory floor. Understood?
Untrained irregulars will just get in my way.
I guarantee that every man and woman there has seen their share of gunfights. They won't disappoint you. When you meet with each cell, tell them Blazing Spear is go. They'll know what to do.
Blazing Spear is go. Move out.
Yeah, let's go, boys! We're gonna give the imps a taste of Corellian hospitality!
Get your people ready. Blazing Spear is go.
Very good. Very good. We'll meet you at the factory ready for a fight.
It's time. Blazing Spear is go.
I've been looking forward to this. Let's go, everyone.
All right, everybody's here. Let's get this party started.
We brought plenty of explosives and plenty of shooters. We're ready.
Have you people seen real combat?
We have. Hendrik and I were working in this very factory when the Imperials invaded, and we've been fighting ever since.
Yeah, I've been thinking. We could rig a lot of this equipment to blow. You know, really tear the imps to shreds.
What? Stop and think, Hendrik. If we destroy this place, where will we work when the Imperials are gone?
We're here to wipe these imps out, and rigging the equipment to blow in their faces is the best way to do it.
If rigging the equipment to blow improves our odds, we'll do it.
But think of the long-term effects. The people who'll be left without jobs.
Look, I've seen guys try to take the soft approach. They all went home in boxes. Just rig the equipment.
The decision has been made, Auden. Let's get to work. Everything is ready. Is there anything else you want to say, Major?
We're here to win, not prove anything. Stick to your posts and stay alive.
Sounds good to me.
Let's show them what we're made of! We did it! We took them down, every last one of them! I told you blowing the equipment was the way to go?
We won, most certainly. I only hope the cost wasn't too high.
You can't put a price on freedom.
No? I suppose you can't.
We were very fortunate to have you lead us, Major.
We better get going, boys. Gotta clean this place up and clear out before more imps show up. Thanks again, soldier.
Havoc Squad calling General Garza. Objective complete. The ambush was a success.
Excellent news, Major. Racton will think twice about sending reinforcements that way again. Locke and I have relocated to a Republic safe house in Axial Park. Report here immediately for new orders. Our forces will be arriving soon, and we need to clear them a safe landing zone.
What's wrong with the blast field shipyard?
The force is too large to move from there to the Bastion unnoticed. We need to land them closer to the actual mission area. I'll give you the full details when you arrive. Garza out.
Major, good. Let's get straight to it. Captain Ferris is returning with our forces, and we need to clear them a place to land.
The best bet here in Axial Park is the Corellian Museum of Starships. They have a big open-air landing pad that our people can slip right onto.
Unfortunately, that landing pad is occupied by a famous Corellian warship, the Lucky Lancer. We need you to deal with it.
Are you asking me to destroy this thing, General?
I believe that would be the wisest course of action, yes.
The Lucky Lancer is the most famous Corellian ship in the galaxy. We can't just blow it up to clear a parking spot. Look, I've got volunteers ready and willing to fly the Lancer out and hide it someplace safe. All you have to do is escort them to the museum.
Escort missions are risky and time-consuming. Destroying the ship is a far better option.
We need to keep the people's spirits up. Destroying their history won't do that.
If you feel you can save the ship and still serve our objectives, so be it. But keep it quick.
Thanks, Major. Everyone on Corellia is going to be singing your praises for saving that ship. Okay, people. The Major will escort you to the museum. Keep your heads down, follow orders, and get the Lancer out of there.
Yes, sir.
Laboramamka. Mamninika. Nagnaya mamnikamka.
There she is. Thanks for the cover, Major. We'll handle things from here.
Not every day you get to fly a piece of history.
Tell me about it. This is going to be the ride of a lifetime. Now, let's see what this baby can do.
Havoc Squad calling General Garza. Operation complete. Lucky Lancer has cleared the landing area.
I'm glad to hear it, Major.
You've done a great thing today. You've saved something that could never be replaced. I can't say I agree with every move you've made, but you took a big risk for us on this one. It's appreciated.
Where do we go from here?
Now that you're getting your backup, I'd say my part is done. Been a pleasure working with you, Major. Racton doesn't have a chance.
We could use a guy like you when we hit the Bastion.
That's best left to the younger generation, and I'm needed elsewhere. Best of luck to you.
I'm relocating to a Republic safe house in the Draw Library for the final phase of our plan, Major. Before you report here, sweep the area around the museum for any Imperial sensor emplacements. We can't afford to have our plans discovered now. Garza out.
Major, excellent work. The safecrackers and the 53rd Armored have already touched down, and the extra dropships you captured are bringing in the 81st Infantry. Our strategy has unfolded perfectly. Now, it's time to put the final phase into motion.
Are we ready to hit the Bastion with everything we've got?
Not yet, but we will be soon. Before the full assault can begin, your team must complete 2 final objectives. The first is to block General Racton's communications. Once Havoc has placed signal jammers at key locations outside the Bastion walls, we can cut off all comm traffic.
If the Empire's top general drops off comms, they're going to notice.
Based on the comm traffic we've measured so far, we're confident you'll have enough time to complete your objectives before anyone notices the blackout. The gate is effectively impervious to frontal assault, so you'll need to commandeer an Imperial crawler tank and use it to pass through undetected.
I'm always up for joyriding in a 100-ton war machine.
Try not to get carried away. Scouts have spotted a crawler operating at these coordinates with a minimal escort. It's your best bet. Once you've ridden the walker through the Bastion gate, you'll secure the gate controls, Then contact me via holo to begin the final assault. Is everything clear?
Plant jammers outside the gate. Hijack the crawler. Secure the gate controls. Clear?
Time is tight. That crawler won't be in the field forever. Set your jammers and get there as quickly as possible. Don't let anything slow you down. Dismissed, and good luck.
Havoc calling General Garza. Objective complete. The Bastion gate is secure.
Excellent work, Major. Everything we fought so hard to achieve is finally within reach. Our forces will rendezvous with you inside the Bastion shortly. Once they do, the operation will be in your hands. I cannot lead this final push from the outside, Major. I'm counting on you to assess Racton's defenses and lead our forces to victory.
I won't let you down, General.
Remember, General Racton is one of the greatest enemies the Republic has ever faced. He is a very dangerous man, both mentally and physically. He plans to use the information in the Bastion's databanks to command an unstoppable campaign against us. You must not fail.
I'm going to cut a path of destruction straight into Racton's face.
Discretion is just as important as aggression. Don't lose sight of the overall tactical situation. The finest military units available are under your command now. Your Republic is counting on you to put them to good use. Good luck, Major. Garza out.
Major, everyone's assembled and ready for action.
Good of you to invite the safecrackers out for the main event this time, Major. This will be the biggest fortress we've busted yet.
The 81st couldn't be happier to be here. Between this op and Voss, your face will end up as our unit emblem.
Akot bene atem ne razon, ki bulgas da sag si bunki goot.
It's a pleasure to have you all here.
Egesir talo saj, kalendult neki horkone, nilkul dobogo.
Intel shows 3 routes to the Bastion's main complex. Aerial scans confirm. And Racton has different defenses set up on each route. First approach, we've got walkers and war droids. On the second, a full infantry company. And the last one has all the fun toys. Mines, turrets, you name it.
How do you think we should go at this, Captain?
Ordinarily, the spread of Racton's defenses would leave him weak to a combined assault down one approach, but that's just a ploy. The approaches are too narrow for walkers and infantry to operate together. We should attack from all 3 routes simultaneously.
Megbis hatosak, meg sesev melees neches bolt felis merni.
I say we mix it up. The safecrackers aren't afraid of a few walkers. What about your guys, Captain?
It'll be tough, but the 81st came equipped for anything. Plus, if we go, you can save Lesher's walkers to flatten the imp infantry.
I'll deal with the enemy armor myself.
You must be crazy. Suit yourself, Major. Route 2 is all infantry, a full company. They're dug in and ready to fight. Since you're handling the big guys, that leaves infantry and armor for this. Who do you want to take on their infantry?
The 53rd should handle the infantry.
Maguka las hajotes ije.
The safecrackers will burn through those automated defenses like cheap flimsoplast. We set to go?
If Racton's half the commander, they say, he'll send speeders full of commandos to flank us as soon as we commit to the assault. We'd better keep most of Havoc back here to cover the main assault forces. We'll regroup once we're inside the main complex.
All right. You all know your jobs, and you know what's at stake. If we fail here, the entire Republic is on the line. Are we going to let that happen?
Sir, no, sir.
Move out.
Havoc Team 2 in position. Welcome party is staged and Racton's flankers have been confirmed. We'll advise if anyone escapes. Jorgen out.
report. What's the status of our forces?
Havoc's good to go, Major. No casualties.
Disabling the defenses was slow going, but straightforward enough. No losses.
Mengomos dulatlan. Filit, kikove salingocheov.
We've got a lot left to do, people. Don't go patting yourselves on the back just yet. There's no telling what else the imps might have in store. So stay sharp and hold this ground no matter what.
Fel reis mer.
If Racton's anywhere, he's in the command center. Here are the coordinates. I'm ready to move when you are, Major.
The one worthy opponent in the entire Republic. Ironically outmaneuvering all of my plans to save the Republic's people. Can you not see your corrupt and weak-minded leaders are dragging you down? Your Republic will fall, by the hands of the Empire or by the weight of its own decadence. The end is inevitable. Why prolong the suffering?
You're nothing but a slave to a cult of insane tyrants.
I am ruled by those more powerful than myself. This is only logical. You are ruled by liars and thieves, whose only power is popularity. The people of the Republic are crushed by bureaucracy, neither encouraged nor allowed to reach their fullest potential. Under Imperial rule, your people will be free to excel, to take charge of their own fates. I will give your people the future they deserve.
You want to conquer the galaxy for its own good.
The people of the Republic are cowed and complacent when they could be fully engaged in the great works of the Empire. With the intel I've collected here, I can wage a war so destructive that your Republic will fall in a matter of months. So I offer this. Return to your masters. Convince them to surrender unconditionally. Avoid millions of deaths trying to prevent a victory that would free your people.
Here's my counteroffer, Racton.
So be it. So this is how it ends. A lifetime of service to the greatest cause in galactic history. What happens now? A simple execution? Or will the last civilized man be paraded through the streets of Coruscant as a trophy for your ignorant masses?
Dragging you through the streets sounds pretty good.
Disgusting. Your people are beneath contempt.
Major, we've got serious heat incoming. The scanners are lit up like a... Whoa! Is that him?
What's our time to engagement?
Not much. A few minutes, max. The imps must have finally realized Racton was off comms. They're sending a huge force our way. Too many for us to handle. I think it's time to pull out, sir. The safecrackers can get Racton out for you.
Racton may be beaten, but he's still dangerous. Stay sharp.
Understood. He'll be under full guard at all times. Let's go, Racton.
Until we meet again, Major.
Major! Welcome back. General, the Major's here.
Not a moment too soon. Come with me, Major. We're supposed to be in the Supreme Chancellor's office 10 minutes ago.
What's the situation, General?
The situation is that the Supreme Chancellor of the Republic is waiting for us. Come along.
General Garza, hello. Please, come in. Make yourself comfortable. And Major, so good to see you again. It seems I can't blink without you winning yet another incredible victory for us.
It's good to see you too, Your Excellency.
I didn't become fully aware of Havoc Squad's achievements until I took office. Your service to the Republic has been truly remarkable. For your meritorious actions and unequaled valor in service of the Republic, you are hereby awarded our highest honor, the Cross of Glory. Congratulations.
Will my team be recognized for their work as well?
The other members of Havoc Squad will each receive gold crescents for their contributions to the capture of General Racton. It's hard to believe we actually have the Empire's greatest general in our custody. He's the best bargaining chip we've ever laid hands on.
Excuse me, Your Excellency, but what do you mean exactly?
A trade. In return for Racton, the Empire is willing to release thousands of Republic prisoners. It's an incredible opportunity.
After everything we've been through to capture Racton, you want to let him go?
He doesn't do us any good rotting in a cell, does he? Think of the countless families reunited. Thousands of husbands and wives, parents and children, all brought home at last.
And what of the many thousands more killed by Racton in his campaigns, Your Excellency? Don't they deserve some kind of justice?
We can't help the dead, General. But we can help the living, and we have a duty to do so.
If you send Racton back to the Empire, then this medal will be meaningless, along with the deaths of countless good soldiers. We might get thousands of our people back, but with Racton's help, the Empire can kill twice that number in a day. I won't stand for this, Chancellor. I won't watch you hand the Empire's deadliest weapon back to them.
You won't have to, Major. You're absolutely right. Racton must remain in our custody. I appreciate hearing your thoughts on the matter. It's been a pleasure meeting with you. Unfortunately, other matters press. Please excuse me.
Of course, Your Excellency. Good day.
General, Major, welcome back. How did your meeting go?
Even better than expected. I'm proud that you stood up to the Chancellor, Major. I'd almost resigned myself to the idea of hunting Racton down all over again.
I wasn't sure speaking up would do any good, but I had to try.
I'm glad you did. There's no telling how many lives you've saved by changing Suresh's mind. As I said, our work doesn't end here. Imperial forces are already regrouping on Ilum and elsewhere. It won't be long before your team is called back to the front lines. You should take this time to get what rest you can.
So what's the plan? Where do we go from here?
I'd say we've all earned some away time, wouldn't you?
Just be sure to keep your holo close by, Major. When the next crisis comes, Havoc Squad will get the first call.
Outstanding news, sir. We've got a positive fix on the Deadeye's location. Garza's people just finished decrypting the coordinates we sent them. The data points to an Imperial outpost on Hoth. Another labor camp, most likely.
First Tatooine, now Hoth. The Imperials must really have it out for the Deadeyes.
Picking off a few dozen Imperial officers will do that. Once we get those men out of there, we can put all this craziness behind us. I just hope we're not too late. Barracks. Hal. You two still breathing?
More or less. Didn't expect to see you here, sir.
Nor I. Care to tell me what you two are doing here?
We're rescuing the Deadeyes. Play nice and maybe we'll let you tag along.
Maybe I don't want to be rescued. Don't you get it? This operation was never about rescuing POWs. We've been after one thing, Dusk 9.
Impossible. That place is just a myth.
Is it? We'll never know now, thanks to you two.
If that's true, then you lied to the Deadeyes about their mission's real objective.
Of course. We could hardly expect a bunch of grunts to keep their mouths shut. Next to the Emperor's location, Dusk 9 is the Empire's best-kept secret. Hundreds of Black Ops projects are born there.
It's also a prison, according to the rumors. The things that supposedly go on there, too horrible to be real.
We're more interested in the intel hoarded there. We seeded thousands of bugged soldiers into the Imperial penal system, hoping for a bite.
Why so many soldiers?
To improve our odds, naturally. The more soldiers we seed, the better our chances of someone winding up at Dusk 9. We were using the wrong bait. The brass at Dusk 9 weren't interested in common soldiers. But how could they resist an SIS agent? So, I bugged myself, staged a bogus rescue operation, and let myself be captured. I was awaiting transfer when you two geniuses showed up.
You can still go on with your mission.
You don't think the Imperials will be just a teensy bit suspicious that you rescued the Deadeyes yet conveniently left me behind? Now, I have no choice but to abort my mission and try again somewhere else.
Sir, we can deal with Zane later. Let's just find the rest of the squad and get out of here.
Jorgen, sir, they're dead. The cold, they didn't make it.
What? Trace? Copland? They're gone? But I thought... Zane.
Now you've done it.
What? It's not my fault they weren't properly insulated.
You killed them. You promised them a rescue that never came, and now they're dead for it. How many other soldiers have died for you? Huh? 100? 1,000?
You can't kill me, Jorgen. Too many witnesses.
As far as we're concerned, sir, the Imperials killed him.
What? Wait, you can't just... Major, do something!
It's all yours, Jorgen.
No!
That's for Copland and Trace. Good men. Brave men.
You're sure you two won't tell anyone about this?
Absolutely, sir.
Let's get you two back to your squad. They'll want to know you're okay. I'll call for an evac. They're off, sir. Mission accomplished.
You doing all right?
Honestly, I'd rather not talk about it right now, sir. Let's just get out of here. Sir, about what happened earlier. Zane got what was coming to him. But I shouldn't have been the one pulling the trigger. Killing an unarmed man, a Republic agent no less. That goes against everything I've been raised to do. Everything I've been trained to do.
You're a sniper. Taking down enemies is what you do.
Sniping a target during an approved op is one thing. What happened back there was completely different. Honestly, it's not even Zane's death that's bothering me. It's everything. The Deadeyes, the operation, and the Republic's part in all this. You heard Zane. Thousands of soldiers, all being fed to the Empire to find a place that may not even exist. It isn't right.
The Republic sees us as expendable.
We're stats to the brass. Numbers to throw at the Empire for the Republic's convenience. I'd have been proud to die for the Republic before, but after this...
The actions of one man don't reflect the actions of the Republic as a whole.
Zane may have just been one man, but there are plenty of others like him calling the shots for us. Won't ever trust command again, but I'll keep fighting. Because the Republic is more than the bureaucrats running it. It's the billions of people who can't fend for themselves, who are counting on us to defend them. I'll fight for them. And for you, sir. Whatever happens, just know that I'll always have your back, sir. I'm a Havoc man to the end. You can count on me to train any recruits we might get. Give me a couple days, I can show any rookie how to handle a rifle properly.
All right, boss, you got me. Working together like we've been doing, it's a gold mine. If you're up for making this a long-term arrangement, then count me in.
I'm retiring someday, Vic.
Retirement's expensive, boss. More reason to work together and get you a big pile of credits stashed somewhere. Not a mark in the galaxy that can handle both of us, boss. Let's get out there and make some credits.
You're a good friend and a good comrade, Yun.
Tell me, sir, do you think you'll have children someday? I can only imagine the young soldiers and commanders you would raise. Future defenders of the Republic, one and all.
The idea of kids hadn't crossed my mind.
No? You would be an excellent father. I could even tutor them for you. Medicine, biology, Republic and military legal terminology.
I'd appreciate it, Alara.
You've been a true friend to me. I'd be more than happy to return the favor in the future. Anyway, we have plenty of work to do in the here and now. Let's get to it.
Sir, I cannot describe how proud I am of Havoc Squad's accomplishments. By all measurable statistics, we've had a real and significant effect on the Republic's success in the war against the Empire. You are an unparalleled leader, a warrior without equal. As long as I continue to function, I will proudly serve at your side.
You're the finest combat droid I've ever known. I'm honored to fight with you.
Thank you very much, sir. Someday soon, the Republic will march to victory atop the burnt husk of the Empire, with Havoc Squad leading the charge.